I stopped using the Habitica app that I've been using to help me keep track of my dailies, not my to-do list, not my tasks, but Habitica, we use it with the kids to help them, and my intent for using it is to help me with my daily routine. I can remember to brush my teeth, but I don't remember to wash my laundry until I have too many dirty clothes and it's frustrating, or water my plants, or just anything on a consistent basis. And that's why those posts where I talk about on Sunday, where I say that I can't keep up with DMs, that's why they've fallen off, because I don't spontaneously think of things or remember things. I need something, either a visual cue or something someone says, or an app to remind me. I bring that up because I'm a little hesitant about feeling overwhelmed by my DMs, but that's why I put that up regularly, more than anything as a reminder to me that it's okay that I cannot keep up with all of these things, because I could use some brainstorming help. It's homeschool day 1, and I can already see that I am the biggest problem. Specifically, the response I have to not being able to keep the schedule that I've put aside for homeschool. And I was trying really hard to notice today, to pay more attention to what's happening and why I'm having the reactions. And I felt as soon as we fell off the schedule that I made yesterday, I started to notice this track in my mind. The track sounds something like, look at this, you're showing up exactly how people would have predicted, you can't stick to anything, this is a joke, you're a loser, your kids will fail in life, and it will all be because you didn't keep to the schedule today, and you thought maybe you could be done with your grocery shopping by 11:30, but actually you left at 11:30. A schedule that I have to stick to is never ever going to work. It's not. I cannot stick to a schedule. This is not about me being lazy or spending too much time on Instagram. I'm not. I know I'm not. I am trying to do something that I cannot do and is not going to work for me, but I'm stuck on what to do differently. I've got a kid who needs to understand what's coming ahead, for us to set proper expectations. He needs routine, he needs structure, he needs these things that I cannot do. I can't do them. I don't know how to, for anyone doubting that I'm just not trying hard enough, I am trying. That is the absurdity of living this way, is that I am spending all my time and effort trying all the time. So I know that I need to do something differently, but I don't know what to do. I don't get how to set up a framework that I can actually carry out, that gives that foresight, that helps set expectations and doesn't lead to this upset, this rupture. And before I make my request, please stop telling me to send them to school. I am not asking you to tell me to send them to school. If I wanted to send them to school, I would just do that. I want to homeschool them. I'm asking for help brainstorming, and I want you to write me if you have brainstorm help. I do not want you to write me that you think you know better about my life than I do. I want you to stop doing that. I want never to anyone to do that ever again, and I want you to stop doing that to other people. Because I could really use some help here, but I already know that I'm going to get people telling me to just not do it. Why? Why should I not do it? There is a way to do this. And I need a different structure or framework that is not based on time. It needs to be based on components or blocks or widgets or something like that. It just can't be tied to time. So I'm bringing this up, and I'm prepared to wade through just a whole bunch of communiques that I've specifically asked you not to send to me and to stop sending to me. I'm hoping that there will be someone who has heard someone else talk about their struggle with time blindness and who has figured out how to structure things in a way that doesn't have to be tied to time. It needs to be some sort of visual system where the kids can anticipate and understand what's coming next and what they need to do in order to get somewhere, but it cannot be dependent on a time schedule. Partially because it also doesn't work for my children. A lot of these struggles we are facing are because I have a brain that is very similar to the neurodivergent brains of my children. It's kind of the blind leading the blind here. And this is what it looks like for neurodivergent families, for neurodivergent parents, to attempt to cobble together a life in modern society that is made up of a variety of complex components that are not our particular skill set. You know, the great irony is that when it comes to designing and implementing a creative, holistic, fulfilling, exciting, engaging homeschool curriculum and life, oh man, I totally rock it. But then the implementation is where I need something that doesn't put me in a, that doesn't rely so much on areas of weakness, of personal weakness, in order to implement.